Imagine a land where epic migrations thunder across endless golden plains, where the continent's highest peak pierces the clouds, and where ancient cultures still honor traditions unchanged for centuries. Welcome to Tanzania, where the wild heart of Africa beats in its purest rhythm. This is Wondersphere, and today we're embarking on an extraordinary journey through a country that defines adventure. From the iconic savannahs of the Serengeti to the pristine beaches of Zanzibar, from snow-capped Kilimanjaro to the depths of Ngorongoro Crater, Tanzania offers experiences that will forever transform how you see our world. Before we begin our 4K visual odyssey, let's see how much you already know about this extraordinary nation. Which of these is not a major attraction in Tanzania? A. Mount Kilimanjaro. B. Serengeti National Park. C. Victoria Falls. D. Zanzibar Archipelago. Give your answer in the comments below. Pause the video to think about it. Prepare to be transported to landscapes that will haunt your dreams and awaken your spirit of adventure. Hit that subscribe button now, because once you glimpse the wonders of Tanzania, you'll never see the world the same way again. Tanzania takes its name from a combination of Tanganyika and Zanzibar, united in 1964 to form one nation. This linguistic blend reflects the harmony of mainland and island cultures that makes Tanzania unique. Home to Africa's highest point, Mount Kilimanjaro, 19,341 feet. Tanzania boasts a summit covered with snow and glaciers, despite being just 200 miles south of the equator. The country hosts the Great Migration, over 1.5 million wildebeest, 200,000 zebras, and 350,000 gazelles making a circular journey through the Serengeti ecosystem each year. With over 120 ethnic groups coexisting peacefully, Tanzania embraces remarkable cultural diversity that has contributed to its notable political stability in a region often characterized by conflict. Our journey begins at Lake Natron, a soda lake whose blood-red waters create an otherworldly scene. This shallow, alkaline lake gets its striking crimson hue from salt-loving microorganisms that thrive in harsh waters reaching 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite these conditions, it serves as East Africa's most important flamingo breeding site, with over 2.5 million birds gathering here. Fun fact: Lake Natron has gained fame for its stone animals, creatures that appear petrified after dying in its caustic waters. The unique chemical composition preserves them perfectly, inspiring Nick Brandt's famous photography series. Would you prefer photographing the lake's alien-like red patterns or witnessing thousands of pink flamingos feeding along its edges? From natural extremes, we journey to Stone Town, Zanzibar City's historic heart, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where East African, Arab, Persian, Indian, and European influences intertwine. Wandering through its labyrinthine alleyways feels like stepping through centuries of maritime history, with ornately carved wooden doors standing as silent sentinels. Fun fact: Stonetown was the last place in the world where legal slave trading was conducted, commemorated at the site of the old slave market, where an Anglican cathedral now stands. Within it, you can see the original slave chambers, and outside stands a moving monument depicting 5 slaves in chains emerging from a pit. Would you rather sample the vibrant street food at Forodani Gardens Night Market, or seek out Freddie Mercury's birthplace? Our journey continues to the Serengeti National Park, whose name means endless plains in Maasai. This vast ecosystem stretches across 5,700 square miles, creating the perfect stage for nature's greatest wildlife spectacle. The park's open horizons support the largest concentration of plains game in Africa and their predators. Here, lion prides lounge on sun-warmed rocks. Cheetahs survey the grasslands, and leopards drape over acacia branches. Fun fact: the Serengeti was the inspiration and research location for Disney's The Lion King, with its landscapes bearing a striking resemblance to the film's Pride Rock and surrounding territories. Would you rather witness a dramatic river crossing during the Great Migration, or experience a golden sunrise illuminating endless grass plains dotted with giraffes and elephants? Our journey continues to the Serengeti National Park, whose name means endless plains in Maasai. This vast ecosystem stretches across 5,700 square miles, creating the perfect stage for nature's greatest wildlife spectacle. The park's open horizons support the largest concentration of plains game in Africa and their predators. Here, lion prides lounge on sun-warmed rocks, cheetahs survey the grasslands, and leopards drape over acacia branches. Fun fact: the Serengeti was the inspiration and research location for Disney's The Lion King, with its landscapes bearing a striking resemblance to the film's Pride Rock and surrounding territories. Would you rather witness a dramatic river crossing during the Great Migration, or experience a golden sunrise illuminating endless grass plains dotted with giraffes and elephants? Hidden in Mount Kilimanjaro's lush foothills lies Materuni Waterfall, a 150-foot cascade plunging into an emerald pool within a verdant rainforest. The journey takes visitors through coffee plantations and banana groves belonging to the local Chaga people. Fun fact: the Chaga consider these falls sacred, using the site for important cultural ceremonies. Visitors who join coffee tours we'll discover their unique coffee-making process. Which includes dancing to traditional songs while crushing coffee beans with wooden poles, transforming agricultural work into a joyful celebration. Would you rather swim beneath the thundering falls or participate in a traditional coffee-making ceremony with local families? Our next destination is in Ngorongoro Crater, the world's largest intact volcanic caldera, and a natural enclosure for extraordinary wildlife. This wonder formed 2.5 million years ago, when a massive volcano collapsed, creating a 100-square-mile depression with walls rising 2,000 feet from the floor. This natural amphitheater houses approximately 25,000 large animals, including rare black rhinos, tusker elephants, and maned lions. Fun fact: Ngorongoro is one of the few places where humans and wildlife have coexisted continuously for over 3 million years. Nearby, Laetoli's fossil footprints, preserved in volcanic ash, show human ancestors walked upright here 3.6 million years ago. Today, the Maasai continue this ancient tradition, grazing cattle on the crater rim. Would you rather track lion prides against the dramatic caldera walls, or observe the unique interplay of Maasai culture and wildlife? Along Tanzania's northeastern coastline lies Tanga, whose name means sail in the local Samba language. With palm-lined avenues and crumbling German colonial architecture, Tanga exudes a nostalgic atmosphere away from tourist crowds. The city's natural harbor bustles with dhows and fishing boats bringing their catch to the lively fish market. Nearby lie the mysterious Amboni Caves, stretching over 10 kilometers underground. Fun fact: Tanga hosted the first military engagement of World War I in Africa. In November 1914, British naval forces attempted to capture the German-controlled port, resulting in an unexpected German victory. The Tanga War Cemetery stands as a solemn reminder of this battle. Would you prefer exploring colonial buildings with their stories of bygone eras, or venturing into the Amboni Caves with their legends of supernatural phenomena? Tarangire National Park reveals its splendor through ancient baobab trees dotting the landscape like primeval sentinels. During the dry season, this park hosts Tanzania's greatest concentration of wildlife outside the Serengeti, as animals converge along the life-giving Tarangire River. The riverbanks become a stage for spectacular wildlife viewing, with enormous elephant herds digging for underground water. Fun fact: Tarangire's baobab trees, living over 2,000 years and storing up to 120,000 liters of water in their trunks, serve as natural reservoirs for wildlife. Elephants often strip the bark during extreme drought, while smaller animals benefit from water collecting in natural hollows. Would you rather watch elephant herds around shrinking water holes, or observe the acrobatic tree-climbing pythons draping across baobab branches? On Zanzibar's northwestern coast lies Kendwa Beach, powdery white sand embodying the perfect balance between natural beauty and lively atmosphere. Unlike many Zanzibar beaches affected by extreme tides, Kendwa maintains swimmable turquoise waters throughout the day. As the sun sets, Kendwa transforms with drums, bonfires, and famous full moon parties where travelers and locals dance barefoot until sunrise. Fun fact, Kendwa sits at a unique point where ocean currents meet, creating perfect conditions for bioluminescent plankton that illuminate the shoreline on moonless nights. Swimmers witness an ethereal blue glow trailing their movements, like swimming through liquid stars. Would you prefer snorkeling along vibrant coral gardens or experiencing traditional Swahili music at a legendary beach party under the full moon? At Africa's highest peak's base lies Moshi, gateway to Mount Kilimanjaro and home to the Chaga people. This charming coffee-growing community offers stunning views of the snow-capped mountain. Towering above is majestic Kilimanjaro, a dormant volcano with 3 distinct cones and 5 ecosystems that climbers traverse from rainforest to Arctic summit. Fun fact, Kilimanjaro is one of the world's most accessible high peaks, requiring no technical climbing skills, yet presents unique challenges that defeat nearly 1/3 of attempts. Altitude sickness becomes the primary obstacle rather than technical difficulty. The Chaga traditionally believed the mountain housed a god called Rua, and climbers still leave offerings at certain points. Would you rather attempt to reach Uhuru Peak, to witness sunrise over Africa, or explore the underground tunnel systems the Chaga built centuries ago to hide from Maasai raiders? Tanzania's largest city pulses with energy, where the Swahili coast meets metropolitan ambition. Dar es Salaam, meaning harbor of peace. This coastal city blends colonial architecture with modern skyscrapers, traditional dhows with international shipping, and street food with sophisticated restaurants. The vibrant Kariakoo market spans several blocks, offering authentic daily Tanzanian life. Fun fact, Dar es Salaam houses one of Africa's most unique treasures. The National Museum displays fossilized footprints of our earliest human ancestors found at Laetoli. These 3.6 million-year-old prints, preserved in volcanic ash, provide the earliest direct evidence of bipedalism and revolutionized our understanding of human evolution. Would you rather visit historic Bagamoyo the former capital where slaves were gathered before being shipped to Zanzibar? Or sample the city's fusion cuisine blending Indian, Arabic, and African influences? Set against the Great Rift Valley's dramatic western wall, Lake Manyara National Park packs diverse ecosystems into a small area, from groundwater forests to acacia woodlands and the alkaline lake itself. Ernest Hemingway called this region the loveliest I had seen in Africa. The park is renowned for its unusual tree-climbing lions, a behavior rarely seen elsewhere. Fun fact, Lake Manyara features one of Tanzania's most unusual phenomena: hot springs bubbling up beside the cool lake waters. These geothermal springs at Majimoto create pools where visitors can bathe in mineral-rich waters believed to have medicinal properties, physical evidence of the powerful geological forces that created the Great Rift Valley. Would you prefer observing tree-climbing lions lounging in acacia branches, or witnessing thousands of flamingos creating a pink carpet across the shallow waters? At Zanzibar's northernmost tip lies Nungwi Beach. Once a sleepy fishing village and traditional dhow building center, now transformed into a beloved beach destination while retaining its authentic character. The meeting of oceanic currents creates a natural phenomenon where tides have minimal effect, allowing for swimming in crystal-clear waters anytime. The sunset views are legendary, with the fiery sun sinking directly into the Indian Ocean. Fun fact, Nungwi remains one of the last places where traditional wooden doughs are built entirely by hand, using techniques passed down since medieval times. These elegant vessels are constructed without blueprints or power tools, only hand tools and inherited knowledge, with coconut fibers for caulking. Visitors can watch skilled artisans at work, witnessing a maritime tradition unchanged for over 1,000 years. Would you rather explore the nearby marine turtle conservation pond, or take a sunset cruise on a traditional dhow? Nestled in Mount Meru's shadow, Arusha serves as both gateway to Tanzania's safari circuit and a vibrant destination itself. This former German outpost, situated halfway between Cairo and Cape Town, pulses with markets, conservation organizations, and cultural fusion. Its moderate elevation creates a perpetual spring-like climate, earning it the nickname Geneva of Africa. Fun fact, Arusha is surrounded by one of Africa's largest concentrations of coffee plantations, producing some of the world's most distinctive Arabica beans. The volcanic soil, high altitude, and ideal climate create perfect growing conditions for coffee, introduced by German missionaries in the late 19th century, and now a cultural cornerstone. Would you prefer exploring the Cultural Heritage Center with its collection of Tanzanian art and rare Tanzanite gemstones, or visiting nearby Arusha National Park with its diverse landscapes? Beyond its beaches and Stone Town lies Zanzibar's heart. The spice plantations that have defined the island's economy, cuisine, and cultural identity for centuries. Known historically as the Spice Islands, Zanzibar's interior is carpeted with small farms growing cloves, cinnamon, black pepper, nutmeg, cardamom, and vanilla. Guided spice tours lead visitors through aromatic gardens where farmers demonstrate traditional harvesting methods. Fun fact, Zanzibar produces approximately 7% of the world's cloves today, but in the 1800s, it supplied nearly 90% of the global market. This lucrative spice attracted Omani rulers who moved their capital to Zanzibar in 1840, creating a sultanate controlling 3,000 miles of East African coastal trade. Would you rather visit Jozani Forest to observe the Zanzibar red colobus monkeys, found nowhere else on Earth? Or attend a traditional Tarab music performance blending Arabic instruments with Swahili poetry? Nestled against the Uluguru Mountains, laid-back Morogoro offers authentic Tanzanian life away from tourist routes. This former German colonial center charms visitors with its relaxed pace, vibrant market, and the dramatic backdrop of forest-covered peaks rising from the plains. The Uluguru Mountains belong to the ancient Eastern Arc Range, known as the Galapagos of Africa, for their extraordinary biodiversity resulting from millions of years of isolation. Fun fact, the Uluguru Mountains are home to one of Tanzania's most unique cultural traditions. The Luguru people are one of Africa's few remaining matrilineal societies, where property and clan membership pass through the female line. This system gives women significant community authority, with land traditionally transferring from mothers to daughters. The mountains also host sacred forests, protected through traditional beliefs for centuries, inadvertently creating crucial conservation areas. Would you prefer hiking through mountain villages to learn about traditional forest conservation, or exploring the colorful Mnemba Island market with its exotic produce and medicinal plants? As our journey through Tanzania concludes, I hope you've felt the magic that makes this country a place of extraordinary wonder. From Kilimanjaro's heights to the Indian Ocean's depths, from Serengeti's endless plains to Stone Town's narrow alleys, Tanzania offers experiences that connect us to the raw beauty of nature, human history's depth, and the joy of discovering places where both have intertwined for millennia. Whether dreaming of your first African adventure or planning a return, Tanzania welcomes you with endless wonders waiting to be discovered. Each destination tells part of a larger story: geological forces shaping dramatic landscapes, diverse cultures creating unique traditions, and wildlife finding remarkable ways to thrive. Thank you for journeying with me through this remarkable country. If you've enjoyed exploring Tanzania's treasures, please hit that like button and subscribe to Wondersphere by Yurhei for more adventures. Next week, we'll uncover Morocco's hidden wonders, where ancient medinas and towering mountains create a landscape of endless fascination. This is Wondersphere, celebrating our magnificent planet one destination at a time.